Hi students, I welcome you all to our channel Jahangir Tutorials. Today is a special day because we are going to talk about CS Professional new syllabus, lectures in English and every single thing that a CS student who has cleared the CS executive needs to know. Now first we begin with congratulations and a small celebration. I want you all that all of you all should give a pat on your back and really be happy because of the blessings of your parents, of your mentors, and the good deeds that you've done, and definitely the hard work that you've put. Now you've cleared one of the most difficult exams in your entire career that you've given, and one of the difficult exams in India as well. Now you'll come to CS Professional and the ball changes completely. How there is a difference between CS EET and CS Executive, that much difference is there between CS Executive and CS Professional. And that is why this seminar is very important, because you just one step closer to adding the word CS ahead of your name. Now, okay, so after the celebration, let's see, now it's time to get serious. Now, what we need to know, how is the seminar planned? First, the seminar is planned into three parts. First, I will tell you everything about CS Professional that every single CS needs to know. Okay, every CS student needs to know. Second, I will be telling you about the classes, the best CS Professional classes, and then I will be taking a small Q&A as well. Now, the first part, okay, what to do after. These are the small questions that students have, that sir, what I should do after clearing CS Executive, how do I register for CS Professional, what is the last date, your articleship, when to do, all those details are here. Okay, so now we begin with the part where we are going to say what do you do after passing your CS Executive. The very first thing, okay, you all need to do, I have put it all in a chronological order. First thing that you need to complete is you need to get yourself registered into CS Professional. Now you are still a CS Executive cleared student, so now registration into CS Professional is very important. And when you go to register into CS Professional, you will have to choose a optional subject as well. I will be guiding you through every single thing. You need to know by what time you need to make up your mind, because the last date is also there. Next, there will be something about a new portal. Normally you would have discussed about Smash portal. Here in CS Professional, and from CS Professional onwards, till you do your articleship, till you complete your CS, your entire work life, you will be contacting with your first go-to page will be a ICSI Stimulate portal. You don't have to worry, everything I'll be taking you through, hand-holding you through success. Then when do you do your articleship? What is the EDP, 15 days EDP, online, offline, where do you need to do, and how do you need to do, even that I'm going to cover. Then comes about pre-test, and then comes about the most important thing, which is going to be there, who is going to be your mentor for CS Professional. Now, the process for registration into CS Professional, I'm going to take you through the registration process real quick. Okay, so once you log in into your ICSI Smash portal, now this is your Smash website, you go to your Smash website, you put in your login credentials, that is username, password and the captcha, and then you will get an interface something like this. In the interface, you have to go to module. In the module, you have to go to student services, and then you have to select your CS Professional registration request. This is a dream for every CS student, that you are now into CS Professional. So very simple, module, student services, and then registration request. Now when you do that, you will get a shock that you need to really all the students will now be into the new syllabus, okay, and will have to select the optional paper. Okay, your registration number automatically will come that you've cleared your CS executive results, and now comes to your optional paper. Now in the optional paper for group 1 there are multiple options, and for group 2 there is multiple options. I will tell you the best optional paper to choose, which will give you a strategic advantage in clearing your exam papers. Okay, so that I will tell in the next slide. Then you have to pay the fees, it might change a little bit, it increases. So whatever payment comes, you need to clear the gateway, and that's it. Now, sir, which optional paper to choose? Okay, and how can I get a strategic edge over others? Okay, so let's see. So the very first thing is, let's see the optional papers. Your optional papers, these are your elective papers. You have your CSR, you have your internal and forensic audit, you have your intellectual property rights, and you have your artificial intelligence and data security. This is in group 1. Now in group 2 you have arbitration law, you have GST, you have labor laws, you have banking laws, and you have your insolvency and bankruptcy law. Now they have shrink the optional papers to a few, but I'll tell you the best elective paper to choose. Okay, now you should always choose your CSR and social governance in option 1 in your group 1, and you should go for insolvency and bankruptcy in your module 2. Sir, why like this? So I'll tell you one thing. Remember that clearly. Now I have been teaching for over 10 years CS professional. 10 years. I have seen multiple attempts. I know that in professional, not a single strategic mistake you can do. You can't be overwhelmed with emotions. You have to know that there is a mentor. He's been there, done it. We've got multiple rank holders. I've seen everything. Remember, always choose a subject which gives you less burden. If you want to study IPR, some students like to go for intellectual property, some students go for GST, some people choose labor law. Definitely you can go for that, but do it, study in depth after examination, after you clear this paper. What happens, this paper is going to be very, very similar with your close booked ESG paper. You have one paper, okay, your environmental governance and social, this CSR subject is there. It will get clubbed with that. So your knowledge of this book can be written there, and that knowledge, when you're writing a closed book, that knowledge can be onloaded here. Okay, so this is good. And plus, when you go to see the modules, it's really, really thin of CSR and corporate governance, and obviously CSR is something that you already have a knowledge about. Okay, and it's very generic. Here there is no second choice that you can do. It has to be IBC in your option 2. Why? Because out of there might be around 14 chapters which are exactly the same as your CRVI subject. So you have your corporate, which is a closed book exam, corporate restructure and valuation and insolvency. So this insolvency and this insolvency is verbatim same, page to page same. You might only have to study 6 to 7 chapters. Rest everything is same. So you can easily say that 80 to 90% of the portion is verbatim same. So your CSR knowledge will be used here. So this is the options. However, students for preferences could be IPR also. This is also a second best choice. Student can go for it, but not recommended by me. You can choose, but this is the second best. And from here, if a student is doing chartered accountancy, obviously they will find GST easy for them. This will be their first choice. And other than that, you can also go for labor laws. This is also there, but again, not a first choice. First choice I have told you. And if you're my student, you have to go with CSR and insolvency. No second thoughts on it. Okay. Next. Now, what is the last date to register? Sir, I need to think, I need to arrange for funds, etc. Now, the last date to clear your CS, to fill the complete the registration process. So, if you are, in the June attempt, okay, which obviously is not the case now, but I'll just tell you, if a student is in June attempt, if they want to give both modules, the last date is 30th of November. And if you're giving single module, the last date to register into CS Professional is 31st Jan. If you're giving the December attempt, okay, so all the students who've cleared on 25th Feb, they will be eligible to give the December attempt. They have to register before 31st May to get to be eligible to give both the modules. And obviously I would say don't wait even for a single day. You need to start with your preparations, with your classes, and obviously the last leg, you don't want to do any kind of time waste at all. Single module if you're giving, then the last date is 31st July. So obviously if you're my students, you have to register immediately. Okay, immediately after the seminar you came to know, told you the optional subjects, you have to register immediately, same day or maybe the next day max. Now after that you have to complete something called as EDP. Okay, your executive development program. It's divided into 30 days, but 15 days online and 15 days offline. Sir, what it is, what do we, now in executive, you've already done OD, it is just the extension of that. Now in institute, I already take EDP, I also take something called as CLDP, which is after you clear your CS Professional, then you have the seminars, and in that ICSI invite. So I'm empaneled as a professor for visiting faculty for ICSI as well. So when they have their CDLP, they connect with me, and I've taken sessions also. Okay, so 15 days online, which you can do through your Smash. I'll tell you how also on their Stimulate portal, how does it go and everything, and 15 days offline. Now, how do you do, sir? How do I register for EDP? When do I register? Register immediately. If you're my student, first job is to complete your CS registration. Second, immediately go ahead and start your online EDP. Offline can be done later on also, but at least complete your 15 days online EDP. Or you have to put in your username, password, go to now this is the Stimulate portal. Which portal it is? ICSI Stimulate. I don't know whether you've logged in till now, but it is advisable and you will have to log in into ICSI Stimulate. Sir, my login ID password, your login ID and password is same as your Smash portal. Okay, so listen to this. Students can log in through the ICSI Smash credentials only. Same username registration in user Smash user will have their student registration number as their ID, user ID, and password what they have selected. Put it here and you will log in into Stimulate portal, and this is what you will see. When you log in into the Stimulate portal, your interface is this. Sir, what is there in the interface? So now this is, they have beautifully placed it how you need to complete it. Okay, so they've given you chronologically. There is no second, third. You can't do the, when you're making something, when you're making a recipe, you can't do the last thing first, right? There is a order. So same way, this is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. This is how the order it has to be completed. First you have to complete your 15 days EDP. Here it will be written apply now, and all these things will be blocked. Only when you have completed this, then here it will be written apply now. Then it will, this will get unlocked. Apply now. So first you need to complete your 15 days EDP, which you have to do immediately. Then classroom can be done later on. Okay, and then you will start with your long-term training. Sir, can I start my long-term training without EDP? Answer is no. I told you it is in a chronological order. First EDP online, then offline, then 21-month article, then 15 days CLDP, then comes classroom CLDP. This is after you clear your CS Professional or articleship. Okay, fees you need to pay, etc. Okay, now one very important question again students have, sir, when should I start my articleship? Because after CS executive you've cleared, you can really start your articleship. So should you start your articleship or you shouldn't? What is the answer? Okay, and what is the best thing which gives me a strategic edge over every single one? So pay attention. What happens is, always And also one question is, can I do it after CS professional, after clearing CS professional? So let me answer it. Answer is absolute yes. Can you start your training after clearing CS professional examinations? Answer is yes. You don't have to start now. But when is the best time? Let me tell you. Now pay attention to this, very very important, and every single thing has to be strategically placed right. Okay, and I'm giving you all the best advices. Note it down, follow it, you will be ahead of everyone else. So when should you give your CS professional and when should you start your articleship? So you should start your articleship not immediately. You don't have to start after executive. You give one attempt of CS professional. Give one attempt of CS professional. Okay. Why? Because when you pick up a job, you will be whole time consumed. You will not be able to complete your classes. And if you can't complete your classes during exam time, they don't give you breaks, proper breaks. So then you don't clear the exam for a long time, and student gets attempts after attempts due to being unprepared. So you give your first attempt of CS professional. Let's say you cleared in 25th Feb. Till December, study for CS professional both groups. Try to clear in December in your that attempt both the groups. So you will get time to study and complete your classes also. During that time, you have gathered enough knowledge to even do articleship properly. Right now, you are not even competent to do articleship. They will give you all clerical work because of lack of knowledge. That is a very good possibility. So then what you do, once I'm a CS professional, I've got that knowledge, they know that this guy has knowledge, they will give you good quality work because you have and you have done it. Now, after the attempt, whatever the result comes, whether you clear or you don't clear. So let's say if I have given my exam in my results, I'm giving an example, same you can do for the other attempt. Result came on 25th Feb. So what is sir saying? Sir is saying that you should give your attempt in December attempt, you should give both modules. Both modules. Give it your level best and I will ensure that you clear. Okay. You cleared your executive. You have all the potential to clear your CS executive in one, professional also in one attempt. Now, in case, in an unlikely, unfortunate scenario that you didn't clear the December attempt, still you will start your articleship from 1st Jan onwards. At least start searching for the places and start doing. Why? Because even in June attempt, now that you've given both the groups, you've studied, now you don't require that much time for studies. You can start your job articleship as soon as possible, and even if you get 1 month break, now you can give the attempt. So you're not wasting time in classes and studying. You already have done that, and plus your practical knowledge will help you clear your attempt better. Now this is for all the students who don't have an existing job, might be studying, etc. Now if a student has a job already and that job is in related to CS field. So for example, I'm already working with CS firm or I'm working in a CS related field like a CA firm. Then don't leave your job. You obviously, because obviously you're getting a salary, you don't want that amount to be hit. Continue your job and then give one group at a time. One group at a time, because then it is manageable. You obviously have practical knowledge. You can take classes for one group, study it, and then give one attempt. You can take now, since you have a lot of time from your result date till your exam date, you can take up both the classes, start preparing, see if you can give both, otherwise go on for one. And classes validity normally are for 1 year, so you don't have to worry. Go ahead and start preparation for both the groups. So existing students who have a job, don't quit your job, simultaneously continue your job and your studies. You can do that, that is good enough. Okay, and because students who are working generally are more mature, they have a working, professional background, so they'll much be better off also. Okay, next, pre-test is mandatory for all the students before you fill your exam form. Now exam form date, etc., whenever it will come, you will come to know in our WhatsApp groups, dedicated for CS professional. Please join it. It is in the description of the video. One group has already got full. I will be creating another CS professional new syllabus for lectures in English, another group. Okay. Now there is no ODOP like in CS executive, so you can be really happy. Okay. Next. Now coming to the most awaited part, the best classes for CS professional. Okay, now another thing, as a strategic mistake, if I choose a wrong classes, it might really affect me, because you must have realized how important a good faculty, intelligent, someone who is been there, done that, who's been teaching it, is not just a random person teaching for the first time. You need someone who is there with you. Okay, so you have to choose your classes right. Okay, so that you have a very smooth CS professional journey. I've seen so many students taking up wrong classes, and then they mess up their attempt, or they have a very hard time clearing the exams. So for your classes also, the best classes is there by you. Okay, so this is the best CS professional coaching classes which is there for CS professional, and the lectures will be in English. All the lectures are in English, and I will tell you why as well. In executive, you could still study in Hindi and write in English, but in professional you need someone who has a command over the language, okay, and who's been teaching for a long time. So we have launched the CS professional batch, English batch also, and I'm going to give you details about it. Okay, and this batch, as I had promised when I had launched, because whenever I do something, I give in my heart, soul, blood, everything, and ensure that it is the best in the entire industry. And yes, I can proudly say that it has set up an industry standard. Hundreds of students have already subscribed to our CS professional new syllabus lectures, and they are loving it. And I'm having lectures, communicating with all of them. I have covered practical examples which I have done in my practical life, sharing all of that. Now, I've seriously left no stone unturned. Covered the past exam questions. I'm making the scanners, the amendment sheet, the supplement sheets, covering the entire ICSI module, preparing my own notes, highlighting the keywords, so that for me, note should be something which is reader friendly, which is pleasing to the eyes. Okay, all those keywords should be in place. I have done all of that. I have already done all of that. Okay, now let me tell you the faculties for CS professional. Okay, how many faculties are we going to have, and what are they really going to do? Okay, so one thing is, you're going to have one professor for CS professional. Okay, and he is in front of you. Okay, so I have taught at the ICSI professional level. I have taught for Bombay Stock Exchange, and I have also taught for Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs. So in IICA, I used to teach mergers, amalgamation, takeovers, and at IICA, students who come are already professionals. So we have to share the practical implications with them. Okay, I have authored a book on GST, and also I am a director of a technology company which we had founded. Okay, now, so I obviously having a knowledge of directorship, setting up a company. Obviously, we have these classes, every single thing, the business insights I'm sharing with all the students. So not only because I always am, from my mindset was to set up a business, a world-class business enterprise. So while doing my business journey, also I share during the lectures, where a student will get a business understanding and not just a job oriented. If a student is looking to set up their own, they will find these lectures even more interesting. Okay, now at ICSI, where you've registered, I have been there. So I had taught for the ICSI also at professional. This was pre-COVID, which I used to teach. Okay, so yep, so supremely nice, had a very good experience. Then after post COVID, I now I'm a visiting faculty for the Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs, and this is my batch. Okay, if you can notice a person smiling out here, okay, so this is me. Okay, and these are all my students who are there, who were CA, CS, CMA, lawyers, all of this who had come. And I think I should also have a solo photo, but still, this is my classroom which I was there. This is post COVID, okay, which I was there. And here we were teaching your M&A, mergers, amalgamation, all that is there. But the practical side of it, showing them the practical side of the filings, etc. This was done by me. So I wish I had a solo photo also, but still, it's okay. Clear till here? Now talking about the study material in CS Professional. So again, you can have a smile on your face. All the subjects which are there have been taught by me, okay? And if you are my student or you have learned from me, you know how well I have a control over the technology with respect to the notes, with respect to the delivery, everything in a very professional manner I have covered. And you know that these modules, etc., I have done it practically, so it's very easy to share the practical insights and students enjoy it. Now the study materials, obviously these notes I prepared directly from ICSI study material. ICSI study material I use, I highlight the keywords, wherever it is there, I add illustrations, I simplify it, and then I give. So student can be rest assured, referring any book other than ICSI study material is a very big risk. Don't do that. I take the study material, so you're studying from the study material only. Okay. Now coming to how do you enroll? So I'll take you through the batches. So what we have done now, this I'm doing something important. Pay attention. Okay. Now all the students have to pay attention. What are we doing? So here when you go to our app, I have shared the link in the description of the video. You will see I'm taking it step by step. So for group 1, I have created a combo, that is your drafting and due diligence combo, that is there. Students can go ahead, enroll themselves, okay, into the course. Full course has been there. Now if you're going for group 2, now this, all the lectures you will get, I'll take you through inside the lectures. Normally students want to know that what are they going to get. So now this is for the group 2 batch which have completed for the December 2025 and June 2025 students, okay, and with the amendments. So you go here, you will search in our app, I'll give you the link directly, CS Professional, okay, English batch. Now when you go to that, you will see the subject that is there, strategic management, your corporate restructuring, and you have your open book. Okay, now I'll take you through the subjects also. For example, if a student is there and I'm clicking on this, okay, you go into the entire thing, then introduction to the corporate management. So how do you study the subject, how do you approach the subject, which chapter has to be done first, which chapter has to be done second, what is the paper pattern, everything I've covered in the introduction video. Then when you go for the notes, then the notes have been given like this. For every chapter, lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, all the notes are there, 8, 9, 10, all these notes from the module till how many ever chapters are there, all have been covered. Okay, next, this is a CRVI. Then the videos. Now suppose if you want to randomly go to any video and you want to see how it is, okay, so then you will go to lesson 3. So all the lessons also have been the video lecture, lesson 2 video lecture, 3, 4, 5, 6, everything is in place already recorded. Okay, 9, 10, 11, 17, 18. So let's say I pick up any chapter and then I want to go, so then this is my video. You will be able to watch, no thing to download. So we'll be starting with the committee of creditors given in your IBC code 2000. Professionally recorded, not a single minute wasted. The IBC code is shifted. The entire focus when they were drafting the language, fully English. So the answer and very simple English. Even if a student has a weak English, will develop and get their English stronger. Okay. So I have explained with proper graphs also, proper section wise. All the sections, just see how much effort has been put into the making the notes beautifully. Just see all the sections. and I can write and give you all the sections also will be on your tip of your tongue. You pick up any video you want, you can go ahead. Let's say if I go for lesson 4, then lesson 4 it has these many parts. So if you click on this, then you will be able to easily study. So we'll be starting with the lesson cross merger. All the lectures in place, proper graphics has been done, examples are there. How do you happy should be right? So everything is in place for group 1, group 2. All the videos you can go ahead. Hundreds of students have already joined it. Okay, go ahead, they are enjoying it. Now let me tell you the fee structure. Okay, now the fees, before I tell you, remember that this fees is a investment in your own self. Warren Buffett has said that the best kind of investment of money that you can do is on your own self, because obviously once you clear your exams in your education, you will get infinite returns till you're always there. You will always remember this. Okay, so very minor, and I've kept the fees extremely reasonable for all the students so that they can afford it and study from it, and at the biggest discount of the year. But let me tell you, the prices will soon increase. Okay, and this is just the prices as of the date I'm recording the lecture. So you have to quickly go and enroll yourself. So 10,000 rupees is there for group 1, where you get drafting and compliance management and due diligence. And for group 2 you have 12,000 rupees, again a extremely low price for quality videos, beautiful notes, lectures. I will be there as your mentor. Okay, everything, all the subjects are covered: strategic management, corporate finance. Okay, and in insolvency paper, this is just a complementary subject I've given, that is IBC, where I've covered that, a proper strategic video, how to approach the open book examination. Okay, so very reasonable fees, extremely low for all of you all. Okay, but with the best quality lectures in the entire industry is my guarantee. The links are there in the description of this video. You can go ahead, blindly trust me and go ahead with it. You will enjoy the lectures in the most professional manner that you have ever seen. Okay, now the lectures are also student friendly, obviously, and you get a 1-year validity, unlimited views. Sometimes people put restrictions on views. We have unlimited views, and it is accessible on phone and laptop. They normally say only one thing you cannot do. If I'm studying at home, I'll study on my laptop. If I'm going on the train, I will watch in the phone. So on the go also, if I'm going in village, I might have another device. So you can log in from your email ID and phone number, and you can watch your lecture. So but you will log in into one, you will be logged out of another device. Common sense. Okay, now coming to the part that we have got all India rank holders also. Now when I started lectures in English, it was mainly because students from the southern region used to message me, sir, that we don't have options. So I said that I used to take lectures in Hindi, but then I said for the students of South India, I cannot do this injustice. Someone has to be there to give them this particular thing. So, and then they have made me so proud. Saranya was from Kerala. She got all India 6th rank in CS professional. And she said, my gratitude to you as always, which I will never forget. I enjoyed every minute of your lectures with a marvelous sense of humor. Now remember, since I edit every single video before upload, you will not find even 1 minute of wastage of time. So it becomes very important. I still remember all the examples you've given during the CRVI sessions. You made the concept easy to understand. To the point lectures were the most interesting part of your lecture, and this is something which any student of mine would know, that my lectures are to the point. I do not have all these unprofessional things at all into my lectures. I watched all the sessions without skipping a single part. All India 6th rank CS professional. Even if you see Hariharan, all India 2nd rank CS professional. He said, I admire Zubair sir's teaching. I love Zubair sir's video quality to the point lectures, no percent zero deviation. Again, all the rankers say the same thing, and all the that is the style that we teach. Zubair sir is the only faculty who takes CS classes in English, okay, which is beneficial for South Indian students. Now again, why is he saying? Because he's from Tamil Nadu, Chennai. Again, made me very, very proud. Okay, he's the only faculty who takes all the subjects, and that too from the ICSI study material. Subjects like corporate governance, secretarial audit, corporate restructuring, drafting, funding, I love the most from sir's lecture. I would proudly recommend Zubair sir's guidance for future company secretaries. Even Amandeep Singh Oberoi, he is my student. He got a All India rank not only in executive but also in professional. Okay, he is an amazing student. He said one of the things that every student needs is a in order to clear a professional exam is a good support and good faculty which guides you. Here at Jahangir, I've been fortunate to have Zubair sir, Fatima ma'am, Samina ma'am, endeavor that I succeed. Okay, he has encouraged me. I used to correct his papers. Okay, I used to be in touch with him continuously because he was passionate to get a rank from the very beginning. Okay, and it's not just the classes but a place where you feel immense positivity. Many students have said that, because I always keep a smile on my face and I ensure that even my students have a smile on their face. Okay, and this was another student, again All India 7th rank, Vinanti Shah, in CS Professional. She said, wonderful teachers, you can ask one doubt 50 times and they will still help you out. Okay, the teach in the syllabus in a wonderful manner. They are always ready to help, very dedicated and passionate. Definitely the best classes for CS. Similarly, we have All India rank 8th Shilgia for CS Professional. These were all during the physical session. This was All India rank 1 Faisal Qureshi, CS Professional. Then we have Fatima ma'am, who was also my student, All India 13th rank. Okay, and we've got All India 8th rank for 8 consecutive years. Okay, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, so on. Okay, and now this attempt also we got amazing result. Just to collate all the messages, beautiful messages, mega graphics, taking time. I will put it out as well. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead. Okay, the course link is in the description. Enroll and start studying today. If you have any further doubts, these are the contact numbers. You can contact them and ask them your doubts, etc. And that is it. Okay, so these are the professional group links which you will see. Group 1, new syllabus, English lectures. Group 2, English batch already in place. Clear? So that is it, guys, from my end. Okay, the third part is the Q&A. So again, you can join the WhatsApp group. If you have any other questions also, I will probably take a Zoom session which I will take your questions as well. So thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends in all your study circle, and go ahead, join the lectures and get the amazing sessions that is there. I truly am proud of the lectures that I have created. It took so much time. I ensured that I cover the practical examples, every single thing. Okay, and I can blindly tell you these are the best lectures in all of India. Once you enroll, you will come to know that it is really the best, and you will give a shout out to all your friends as well. I assure you that. Okay, so that is it, guys. I am done with my session. Thank you, and I will see you in the lectures. Wish you all the very best, and I will hope that I see you in the lectures and I can make you get a All India rank as well. Thank you. Bye. Yes. Now I think someone has asked me about ESG and other subject. That after I complete the due diligence for the December attempt 2025, it will be recorded later after I complete my group 1 lecture. So group 1 lectures live is going on. Okay, so there is a drafting going on. Then I will start with secretarial audit. Then we'll have the June attempt. After the June attempt, I will be starting with ESG and the open book exam. Okay. Yes. So option should be CSR, and the ESG I will be starting after the June attempt. So obviously by the December attempt that will also be available as a separate course. Okay. Any other questions? Thank you so much, Kirti. thank you so much. Yes. Any other questions? Lata, Ravinder, Vishnunath, thank you. Selva, and please give a shout out to all your friends. There are very, very few. Some people are still searching for English lectures when we are already taking in such a beautiful manner. Okay? Great. Thanks, Lata. Selva, ESG will be taken after June. Okay, Ravindra, thank you so much. Karthik, Selva, I'll see you all again soon in the next lectures. Take care, guys. Bye.